My name is Ian, and if you're watching this, you're checking in. We're going to talk about suicide. Every video I possibly do, that's what we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk about that because it's a part of who I am. And I like to keep some sort of record that'll last into the end of humanity, because once it's on the cloud, it's there. With luck, I might be able to help somebody. However, I'm doing this more for myself. My name is Ian. I'm a overweight, hairy country boy from Kentucky. On the scale, there's two scales that I use daily. The first scale, 1 to 5, 1 being the least, is are you thinking about suicide? That's a 4. Well, right now it's a 5 because I'm talking about it. The other scale is 1 to 5, least being 1. That is whether or not you're considering it. I'm at a 2. That's about average for me. If I get to a 3 or a 4, we're in a problem. And if you get to a 5, you're not going to hear from me. Suicide has impacted my life greatly. My dad drank himself to death, which is, I think, a form of passive suicide. He was kind of a passive-aggressive, bipolar kind of person. And what impacted my life the most suicide-wise was my ex-girlfriend killing herself. We had broken up after over a year. I was tired of the drama. She was an alcoholic. And, nobody wants to get help unless they want help, and you can't help them if they don't want help. So she didn't want help, so I ended it. And then a month or so later, she kills herself. ODs on heroin laced with some exotic drug, I don't know. And that stays with me to this day. And probably when we were together, I was always a 4 on the first scale and always a 3-ish on the second scale. And we had actually contemplated it together several times. But I chickened out. And after losing her to that, which I might get more into at a later date, I felt the hurt that suicide causes the ones you care about and love. And now I'm that's why I average about a 2 on the consideration scale, because I just can't, even though I don't think I'm going to be here, I don't believe in an afterlife, just the thought of the pain that everyone you know and love is going to go through at your loss, whether you think you're not loved or not, you are by somebody. I mean, it could be the, guy at the grocery store or the restaurant that you tip extra good. Someone loves you. Yeah. And this is the first of possibly many videos. Hopefully I won't lose interest like I do in like everything else. But if you're watching this, you're checking in.